Hey guys, in this video I will show you the best lineups that you have to know if you wanna play Sova right here on Ascent. These lineups will be simple and very effective. So first let's start with the first lineup on A side. If you are attacking, you wanna stand pretty much anywhere as long as you see the tip of this cannon. Then you place your cursor on top of it as I'm aiming right now. Then you take out your recon and you full charge. And simply send it there. This recon is gonna land on the side of this cannon, and it would spot anyone who would be in these spots. For the second and third lineup, you wanna stand in this corner right here. With the first arrow, you wanna be aiming. There's this little blue line in the middle of this white one at the highest spike right here, and you wanna aim right on top of it like this. And you simply one charge your recon. The arrow will land right here on the backside, and it would spot anyone who would be hiding at the gen or anywhere on the side. Once again, with the third lineup, get into this corner. However, this time you wanna be aiming at this spike at the bottom, which is sticking out above the wall. So at the tip of it, and once again, you one charge. It's gonna land right here in the back, and it would spot anyone who would be either in heaven or anyone in the backside. Only spot that it doesn't get is behind this generator or anyone who would be here close to this wall. If you made your way to the side and you are in post plan, there are two arrows which I like to use. First one, if you know that the enemies are in heaven, I send my arrow on top of this little panel right here, and then I go for the wallbang. Simply full charge it there. Enemies will not break it immediately usually, and you can try to get a free kill with wallbanging through this floor. Another way how you can get the info if there's anyone above you, if you are in the hell, simply double bounce and place your cursor right on this spot on top of this box. Double bounce, crouch and full charge. This arrow is gonna land right here, and it can spot anyone who would be on top of you. If you are defending, there's plenty of ways how you can get the info if there's anyone in a main. So let's start with the simple one, which you can do at the beginning of the round. Simply stand anywhere right here, and for the first arrow you wanna aim at the side of this wall. Just aim right here under the roof, and you simply full charge. You do this at the beginning of the round, and this will get you the info if there's anyone in these spots. You can do this even in later on if you wanna get the info if there's anyone pushed up in a main. The other arrow is much simpler. You just wanna aim on the back of this wall, simply aim for this roof right here, place there your crosshair and full charge. This will land on the wall right here, and it will get you info if there's anyone right here in a main or anyone on top mid. If you are retaking A side, there are 3 arrows which I would recommend. So let's start with the first one. If you are coming from B, you can do this arrow and simply place your crosshair on the bottom of this cannon which is sticking out. Simply place there your crosshair and full charge it. The arrow is gonna hit there right here, and it will get you the info if there's anyone gen or anyone on the side. Another arrow is pretty similar to the one that I've already shown, however this time you are doing it from the top. So simply stand right here, and you wanna place your cursor right here, double bounce and full charge. Works the same way as the previous one. And it's gonna land right here in hell, and it will show you anyone who would be there, and you can wallbang them as well. Another arrow you can do if you are rotating from B once again. However, this one you wanna stand on the side of this pillar right here, then turn around and you wanna look into the sky, and you are looking for this specific spot on the cloud right here, this straight line as I'm showing you right now, and you wanna aim in the middle of it right here, and you do a 2 charge. You can do this arrow if the enemies are pushing inside and you want to help your teammates, or if you are retaken, simply do this and it will spot you anyone who would be pushed up at the gen. You can use this with your ult as well. On short, there's very simple arrow which you can do. Usually short is gonna get smoked, so there are 2 possibilities how you want to do this arrow. If you don't want to peek, you simply do a 1 bounce and just send the arrow to this wall like this. It's gonna bounce and land right here on this wall. Other way, much simpler one, you just wanna go into the corner right here so that the enemies cannot really kill you. Shoot your arrow here, go into the smoke, and try to get a kill on anyone who it might spot on mid. This arrow lands super fast and usually enemies cannot break it before it attacks anyone. Arrow which you can do at the beginning of the round to get info on mid is this one. Simply get in the corner where this barrier is and place your crosshair right here under this light, like this, and you wanna do a one bounce and full charge. So when the barrier goes down, you simply full charge it and send your arrow like this. The arrow is gonna land right here on this corner, and it's gonna spot you anyone who'd be in market, closer to the spawn, or anyone who'd be trying to get pushed up. You can combine it with wall banging through this wall, and you can gain control of market if your teammates are gonna push with it. Now let's move on to attacking on B. There are 3 arrows that I would recommend. Firstly, a simple one. If you wanna try to wall bang this wall, I would go for this arrow. Simply place your crosshair right here on the corner, right there. Simply place your crosshair there and full charge. The arrow is gonna land right here on the tree, and it would spot you anyone who'd be in this line and all backside, and also a little bit of stairs. Another arrow which I use the most is simply this one. You wanna stand pretty much anywhere as long as you see the tip of this tree. Then you simply full charge there and send your arrow at that spot. The arrow is gonna always land right here, and it would reveal anyone on stairs or anyone right here or anyone on site. Great arrow, and also I should mention it covers market as well. And for the third arrow, you wanna go into this corner right here, place your crosshair on this little line on this fire right in the middle. You do one bounce and full charge. It's gonna land right here on the corner, and it would spot you a little bit of spawn as well as stairs or anyone who'd be market or pushed up close to this entrance of B main. If you are defending, there's not really a arrow that is the best one. You just should always try to aim for these windows and send your arrows there like this. You wanna be full charge in there, and if you can, you wanna be aiming for the back of this wall. Since then the arrow is hardest to break, since enemies would have to turn around all the way and break it immediately. But my favorite one, which I love to do, is this one. I usually stand here in this spot and place my crosshair right here. There are these 2 breaks which I remembered, and then I simply jump and tap the arrow like this. It lands super fast, it lands on this wall, and I do this at the beginning of the round if I wanna annoy my enemies when I have high penetration gun, and I simply spam them. If they push, I get free kill. Or another way how you can get wall bang kills and info in front of P main is simply stand right here on the corner, just like this, and hug this wall. Then you wanna look at this little brick right here, place your crosshair to the right side of the corner of it, one bounce, and you wanna 2 charge. The arrow is gonna bounce and land right here, and it spot anyone who would be in front of B main or in front of tiles. If the enemy is planted on B side, best arrow which you should always do is simply aim for this tree. Just like this, you wanna full charge and send there your arrow, and this arrow is gonna spot anyone who would be on site like this. When the enemies are planting, or even when you are taken, you can try to wallbang for this wall and get free kills. And of course you do this when you are coming from anywhere, even if from market, or even if you are coming from B main, simply send there your arrow and you can get some free kills, and the retake is gonna be much easier. If you have planted on B and you are holding backside and you wanna gain some info where the enemies are, or you wanna kill them through the wall, there is few simple arrows which you can do. First one, simply full charge it right here on this side, and it's gonna spot anyone who'd be in these spots right here. There are 3 more arrows that you might use depending on the situation. Another one is simply aim right here at the bottom and send there your arrow. Once again, does pretty much the same job, however for this one the enemies have to turn a bit more. And then these 2, if you wanna check a bit of spawn, you just do it on the side of this wall, just like that, or you can do it right here. Very simple, and you can combine this arrow with wall banging through this wall as I mentioned. And last arrow which I do If the enemy smoke spawn and they are just coming out of the B main, simply send your arrow anywhere right here. And the best spot of course is right here on this side. Just simply try to send it there. You can jump peek it over the smoke and then send there your arrow. And this arrow will just very simply reveal anyone in these spots, and you can then spam through the smoke and get some free kills without anyone seeing you. So yeah, those are some of the best arrows which you should know, which are pretty simple to do, and it will help you a lot if you learn these or just simply do them in your games. Hopefully this video is gonna be helpful for you guys. Don't forget to subscribe and leave a like, and thank you guys for watching. Bye!